What's up, y'all? I am Priscilla Monroe, and welcome to the Priscilla Monroe Show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your friends and your family. If you haven't, then do so right now, okay? Because I'm about to show you how to do this beautiful makeup look.
I like shiny things.
He likes shiny things. So do I. But anyway, so I have this makeup tutorial for you, and if you want to learn how to do it, then keep on watching, shout it. What's up, y'all? So to begin my video today, we're going to be using Morphe by Jeffree Star palette. So, to begin, I have already primed my eyelids with this MAC NC20 concealer, which is almost empty. But, you know. So I primed my lids with that, and then I also did my eyebrows, and I put this little tape here just to make my life a little bit easier, because who doesn't need a little bit of, easiness, alright, you know. So anyway, to start off, I'm going to go with this color called Los Angeles, right? It's like a burnt rusty color, this one here, and that's what we're gonna do. What is this? God, I don't know. Morphe 321. It looks like this, and it's just like a little tapered crease brush, right? But it's like the hair fibers are like closely packed together, so it's like a more dense brush, and it really gets in there, and it makes your color like super pigmented. So that's what we're doing. So now that, since I had put the what's it called, concealer on my eye already, I gotta just take my finger and do like this, because there's like crease lines in there, and that's ugly. So if you don't like take them out, it's gonna mess up your whole thing, and you have to have like a head start, you know, like crease lines. So you're gonna do that, and then go into your crease, which is this line here, alright? And that's what we're gonna do. So first, stick it there, this, and just pat it, like, pat it in there, like you're tap dancing for your life. Make sure also, when you get to this side over here, like, if you're looking straight, like I am, looking straight at the camera, make sure that it's not just gonna go straight down, because that will make you look sad, you know, like it'll make your eyes look like droopy or whatever. So you do that part, but and then also make sure that you extend it, like if I'm like over here, you want to bring from the tape to like the middle part here. Does that make sense? I'll show you. Let me zoom in. So you look down like this. You want to make sure that you come from like here over here, because if you just go straight down, it's gonna make you look like sad and droopy, and nobody wants that. Why would you put makeup on just to look worse, you know? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, do that, and then bring it into here on your like inner tear duct, or like your inner soul, or whatever, like that. Next one, do the same thing on the other side, because you don't want to be a lopsided girl. All right, so you can really tuck it in. Like, have you ever been to a hotel and you go to sleep in that bed and them sheets is tucked so tight and it's like heaven, you just like, dang, like, can I hire this lady to come make my bed because, yo, I don't want to leave. You're gonna take like another brush, like a little fluffy blending brush, you know, MAC 217. Okay, it's just a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush. So now you're gonna hold the brush from like the end of the brush. If you hold it way up here, you're gonna have like way too much control of the situation, and then no one's gonna like you because you're controlling and annoying. So you're gonna hold it back here. That way it can work itself out and just blend into the crowd like you was trying to do through your whole life in middle school. You know what I mean? And then just little like windshield wiper motions just to blend that harsh line out. If you can't blend your life away, you're like a lost cause, girl. Figure it out. Like this sharp, nasty line is disgusting. Nobody wants to look at you if you do that. So I'm just, you know, just some advice, woman to woman. You can be like a little messy or whatever. It don't really matter. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm taking the same brush that I just used and this paper towel, and I'm just like, it's dry paper towel, and you're just gonna clean off all of that extra dust that you have on there so we don't cross-contaminate our colors. Or Mr. Diva, which is actually to the left of Los Angeles, the color I just used. So this one, probably much more divalicious than me. I'm gonna put that color above this one that I just did in my crease, so that's called a transition color. So I'm just gonna blend these two together just to like lighten up the top a little bit. Called Lynn, and she's right here. It's like a very bone off-white tannish kind of color. I'm just gonna tap that on first where I want it to be, which is like right up here, and then also under my brow right here. And it's kind of sloppy, but that's okay because you're gonna fix that in the next step. So just put it there, and this is like a large smudge brush that I'm using, or eyeshadow brush. I don't really know exact terms for these brushes, but this one's by Elf. It's just like a cheap little brush that I got, but it does the job, let me tell you. Fluffy eyeshadow brush like this one from Morphe. It is the 513, and it's, if my camera would focus, see, just a big fluffy brush. You do like little circles, little windshield swipes. Just blend those two together at the top. We're gonna go dark today, baby. So the next one is called Fast Lane, and that is this black color over here, because you know Black Lives Matter. They do. So Morphe 321, this very dense tapered crease brush, and I'm gonna take that with this black. Always dip my brush and then I like tap it off because there's a lot of extra, especially when you're doing black. but I'm just leaving a little gap like where my eyeball is. Once you do this on the inside, you don't want to just stop like where your crease is. Like where this line, my natural like crease of my eye is, you want to go a little bit above that just because it looks better. So you don't want it to be too small. So I'm going to continue up here. So with this brush, I'm just going to very lightly, now I will hold it like in the middle, about in the middle, so I have like, you know, middle control. Or sometimes I'll even pull my eyebrow up with my fingers here, because I feel like this bone that's on your upper brow, it just provides like a harder surface to blend on, and that's good in my opinion. So I hold it here and I just blend this part. I still want to keep the same like shape that I made, so just be careful, don't go up too high with this black, or else you'll look like someone beat you up or something. Sometimes you might need to just like clean your brush off in between, which I just rub it in like circular motions on a dry paper towel in between, you know, colors or whatever. I'm gonna take this fluffy blending brush. It is like a smaller size and it's Morphe 506. It looks like this. If I can focus, you see? Okay. So then I'm gonna take that and go back into the Los Angeles Rusty Orange. So right above where the black and the orange meet, I'm gonna just add some color there and, you know, just redeposit the color and just further blend them together. It is Morphe 421 and it's just a flat like concealer brush, I guess. I use a makeup remover, so this one is the oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena, and it's just the bottle. So I shake it and then I insert the brush into it and just wipe the extra off inside the bottle. Like I like to go right above my crease, my natural crease, like where my eye is folding. I like to go right above that and remove the color from there, because if you only do like on your little eyelid here, you could see it when your eyes are open and stuff, but like when you close your eyes, it just looks very small and makes your eyes look smaller. So I like to go a little bit above the crease, not too much. Like I see a lot of people go way up almost by their eyebrow, which is okay too, it's preference. But for me, I just like to start about I don't know how much it is, but like here, right? So when you get to the other side, make sure, if you're not like used to this, make sure that you're looking like straight at your mirror and you can see how far above your crease or whatever that you went, because it needs to be symmetrical. So even if you need to take your brush and like put it where the you know, where you removed it, put it there and then just drag it like straight over just to see where you should end up, because you don't want one to be higher than the other, because it's just a tragedy. It is. concealer brush that I just had. And this is silver that I'm using now. And you just tap this like outer edge a little bit just to blend it in a little bit. So it's like the sticky part isn't like a sharp line. Press it onto the lid. Don't swipe yet. Don't swipe. This is not Tinder, okay? Just press it on and be gentle. We're gonna go back into the black eyeshadow that we used before. This palette, it's called Fast Lane. So now I'm taking this Cargo Cosmetics brush that I just showed you, and I'm using the smaller side. It's a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go back to this black and just like kind of tap it, but also pull it a little bit. $506 by Morphe, right? This part is optional, but I'm going to use this Mayron face paint palette. It's gonna just define the line that I already created. So what I'm gonna do, I take this spray bottle with water and I just spray the color that I'm gonna use, which is silver. And I'm just gonna define that line a little bit more, right in the middle. I'm not gonna take it all the way to the edge on this look, but you know, you could if you wanted to. A lot of dirty fallout here that I don't need. Alright, so when you're ready to put your eyelashes on, they have the glue on, they're nice and tacky and sticky. I like to grab them with a tweezer, and I have these very sharp edge tweezer. It's really for lash extensions, but it works for me. So I like to blow them a little bit, and then I will take it and sit it directly on the center of my eye and just drop it in. Just like drop it there. Then I'm gonna take the outer corner and line it up with the outer corner of my own eyelash. And then I'm gonna stick them on, like pinch them together. Now I'm gonna go to the inside, pull it down and push it into my eyelash. And then I'm gonna just squeeze them all the way across. Make sure they're stuck on good. And then with my finger or like the edge of my tweezer, I'll just lift them up and push them together. then I take my little beauty blender. This one is by Morphe. It's not the beauty blender, but whatever. And so I spray it, or like I wet it in the sink and squeeze it and just get it wet so it doesn't absorb so much of the product, and it kind of just makes everything smoother and easier to blend. So I'm gonna take a small smudge brush. This is Morphe 213. Also, why I don't want to set my concealer yet or bake it, because if this black falls onto it, I can just wipe it off and reapply it. But if I set it, then it's a whole nother story. So this little sponge that it's not a sponge, like this little fluffy thing that I came with, and I put it upside down on the top. Excuse me. So, and I put it on top of the lid, okay? And then I'll take this Morphe Beauty Blender and I take the flat edge of it and I just tap it onto this puffy sponge there. So I don't have too much or too little, it's just right for me.
Mom, you know what I'm allergic to?
What, babe?
You know what I'm allergic to?
What are you allergic to?
I don't know.
Take the flat side and like press it gently, but kind of firmly, like into my face. Dropped it again. So you press it there, and don't worry about having too much on your face, because once it sits for a minute and you wipe it off, it'll be fine. It has to bake, essentially bake into your face. So the heat from your skin will like make it sink in and like just develop and be good. So calm down, right? It'll be fine. Use this Park Princess one by Tarte. Take this Morphe Y10 brush here, and first I go into the Princess Cut color, which is the lightest one, and I will just like move my lips to the other side of my face and go in like circular motions on my, like right under my cheekbone. When you get to the front part here, you kind of want it to look like a Nike check sign almost, like you, except like blended out. And then I go in with a darker color. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I just do one or the other. But no, this is like a little bit of a darker shade here. So after that, I take this Morphe Y12 brush, and it looks like this. It's like a flat, I don't know what it is, what this is called. So that's gonna like slim your nose, just make it more defined, and you know, instant nose job. Good. Then you take a big fluffy brush This is Morphe Y1. Now I'm gonna dust away all of that stuff that I just baked on. My baking soda powder. Lightly dust it, like just be gentle. After that, I like to grab my blush. So this is Morphe Y8 brush, and it's just a fluffy, flat kind of brush, and I use this for my blush actually. And where I baked blush, it's an illuminizer and bronzer apparently, but it's pink and it's called Sugar Mama. And go like a little fake smile, and then you just go tap it on your cheeks here, and then you blend it upwards into your like temple and your contour, and that will just make you like look alive again. So don't skip the blush. NYX matte finish, okay. I like the dewy one better, but this is what I have. So you close your eyes and you just spray to the gods. Wait. And now we're going to do the highlight. So I'm gonna use this Morphe palette, and inside there are 4 highlight colors to choose from. And that's good. So then after that, the next thing to do is my lip liner. So I have a red lip liner here from NYX, and it is called, what's it called? Hot Red. This is the only like red lip liner I have right now. So I'm gonna use this and just line the bottom really quick, and then I'll just do the top like so. Luminous, what is it? Chromatic metallic lip stain in classic red. Pretty much it for the look. All I have to do is put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes here, which I just do like a little swipey motion, and then I drag it down. Ow! Oh, I poked myself. This is terrible. What? This is ruining my video. I'm literally freaking crying right now. Thank you so much for being here. I am Priscilla Monroe, and this is another episode of the Priscilla Monroe Show. I hope you enjoyed it and my tutorial, even though I'm crying right now. But you know, we're real here, so it's all good and it's all light. Alright, don't poke yourself in the eye with your mascara and you'll be fine. Love you all. Thank you so much, my beautiful Priscillians. Please like and subscribe and share my videos with all of your beautiful, lovely